Black lives matter. Black lives have always mattered, despite what people in power have tried to tell you. Black lives will always matter, despite the people getting bored with the protests. I know I'm late to the party with this video. I won't pretend that it's intentional, although I do hope that this will play a part, no matter how minuscule, in keeping the momentum of the movement. When everything started to boil over again at the end of May, I originally kept up with everything. I kept up with everything on Instagram, which is really the only social media I have. I signed petitions, I donated money, I watched the videos, and I didn't go to protests, which I do feel a little bit guilty about. There weren't many happening around my area. I know a few, I had some friends go to some, but I was not in the position to go to any. With the virus and everything, I couldn't put myself or my sister and the people she works with in danger like that. And after a little while, I realized that everything going on was too much. Everything I was reading about these people that were victims, it made me anxious that even though I am not a person of color, every time I'd hear a police siren, I would pass a police car on my way to work, I would get nervous. And I am not a person of color, and I was paranoid that somehow my job would find out about what I was doing online and get me fired for it. So I took a step back from social media. I decided that I would rather continue showing my support offline, and that's what I did. I didn't do anything for a good almost 2 months. Obviously I have posted the video about the book recommendations on YouTube. I have started posting again on the Instagram account I run with Finley at Internet Flower Fam, if you want to look that up. But I am still keeping up with everything that's happening, and even though people are returning to their normal lives, or whatever can be considered normal in this pandemic, things are still happening. Victims are still being killed, or wounded, or harassed. Protests are still going on. And I feel that this is the time for me to step in and use my own, I don't want to say platform, because I think at the moment I have 4 subscribers. But hopefully this is a video that I will be able to come back to, and that other people maybe will be able to come back to in the future, either as a message of hope, encouragement maybe, hopefully just as a memorial to everything that people have done to make things better, because hopefully in the future things will be better. And hopefully in 10 years this video will be nothing in the eyes of the public. Not that it really is anything at the moment, but I just wanted to say to anyone who watches my videos now, or anyone in the future who may find this channel, that I will always support you. No matter who you are, no matter your gender identity, your sexuality, your ethnicity, the color of your skin, where you live, how much money you make, I will support you if you are one of the people who also supports others. If you are a person who does not go out of their way to make life easier for those who deserve it, then you will not have my support, you will not have my warmth, my friendship, my anything. as someone who has faced discrimination, no, nothing as near to the levels that other people get, I can assure you, but my own homophobia and transphobia incidences that have occurred in my own lifetime, I know that there is nothing I can do, nothing I can say to truly understand the things that you may be going through. But please know that I will always be here for you. That I will always be there to listen to anything you might have to say, to offer support, to just offer a kind word, anything that might help you. That is the purpose of this channel. I created this YouTube channel to give to people what I needed when I went through some of the worst times of my life. And now, seeing everything that is occurring in the world, even though many news outlets and other press forms aren't giving it as much attention anymore, I am seeing it, and I am seeing you, and I am seeing everyone who is doing their part to make the world a better place. And I know it's not much, but this is my part. This is what I can do safely. This is what I can do sincerely. And this is what I will do for as long as it takes. For as long as there are people who need support, I will be here to support you. Black lives matter. Black women's lives matter. Black men's lives matter. Black children's lives matter. Black trans lives matter. Black gay lives matter. Black lives matter. And if you cannot see why these protests are happening, why Black Lives Matter is such an important movement, then I have nothing to say to you. I am ashamed that it has taken me a month and a half to post this. I am ashamed that I could not find the words of support necessary. I could not look at everything happening and at everything that everyone else was doing and put myself up there with them. I'm ashamed. I will always be ashamed. I am ashamed in this country. I am ashamed in the school systems. I am ashamed in the police force. I don't have the words to properly express it. And I'm sorry. I hope everyone is doing alright, or at least mostly alright. I know that things aren't getting better, even though a lot of people are pretending that they are. I know that things probably aren't going to get better for a little bit. But I would like to continue to put things out onto the internet that will be able to brighten someone's day, that will be able to give them a reason to smile. And I intend to keep doing that for as long as it is, for as long as I am able to. So, until next time, have a snack, pet a dog, take your meds, drink some water, don't forget to smile, and remember that you matter.